Dandadan, when ghosts and aliens collide. Everything begins with a fight, not one of fists, but of beliefs. Momo Ayase is loud, confident, and unapologetically certain that ghosts are real. Raised by her eccentric grandmother, a skilled spiritual medium, she's grown up around incense, talismans, and whispers from the beyond. But talk to her about aliens? Not a chance. To Momo, the idea of little green men is ridiculous. Then there's Ken Takakura, or Okarun, as he's teasingly called. He's quiet, nerdy, a bit awkward, and completely obsessed with aliens, UFOs, and government conspiracies. But mention ghosts, and he scoffs. Spirits, curses, haunted houses. It's all nonsense to him. Their worlds collide after a heated argument at school. To settle the debate, they strike a deal. Momo will visit a site rumored to have alien activity, while Okarun will investigate a haunted location. Whoever comes back empty-handed has to admit they were wrong. It sounds harmless enough, until the universe decides to prove both of them right. The day the impossible happened, Momo heads to an old tunnel said to be a UFO hotspot, mocking Okarun's alien obsession, until she's surrounded by strange lights. Metallic figures descend from the darkness, whispering in distorted voices. Before she can scream, they abduct her. Meanwhile, Okarun steps into a creepy, abandoned house once home to a terrifying spirit known as Turbo Granny. He laughs off the rumors until a shadow moves. A twisted figure emerges, its wrinkled face stretched into an inhuman grin. The air freezes. Okarun runs, but he's too late. Turbo Granny curses him, stealing his, well, let's just say his manhood, and binding him to her supernatural energy. When Momo somehow escapes her alien captors, she returns to find Okarun half-possessed, glowing with otherworldly power. Their eyes meet, both trembling, not from disbelief, but realization. Aliens and ghosts exist. The world they thought they knew is gone forever. A bond forged in chaos. From that moment, Momo and Okarun's lives intertwine. They're thrown into a bizarre double war against cosmic invaders and ancient spirits. But amid the chaos, they discover something extraordinary within themselves. Momo, through sheer will and emotional intensity, awakens psychic powers. Her aura flares with energy whenever someone she cares for is in danger. She can lift objects, repel attacks, and unleash waves of power strong enough to rival any spirit. Okarun, cursed yet empowered by Turbo Granny, gains superhuman speed and agility, transforming his curse into a weapon. Together, they learn to fight side by side, a girl fueled by spiritual energy, and a boy running with demonic fire in his veins. Their banter is constant, their chemistry electric. They argue, tease, and stumble through awkward teenage affection, but when danger looms, they move as one. Beneath the laughter and blushing faces is an unspoken truth. They'd risk their lives for each other. Between the supernatural and the extraterrestrial, the story explodes into a roller coaster of tone and genre. One moment, you're laughing at Okarun's panic after Turbo Granny's curse. The next, you're gasping as monstrous aliens descend from the skies or crying during a ghost's tragic backstory. The duo faces entities like acrobatic Silky, a spirit whose rage hides deep sorrow, alien parasites that warp human bodies, and ancient yokai trapped in endless hatred. Through each battle, Momo and Okarun grow stronger, not just in power, but in heart. They learn empathy for the spirits they fight, recognizing pain beneath horror, and they uncover strange truths about the aliens' motives. Their closest ally becomes Seiko Ayase, Momo's grandmother. A no-nonsense exorcist who wields sacred relics and a baseball bat, Seiko is both comic relief and guiding mentor. Her mixture of humor, wisdom, and raw spiritual power balances the chaos around her. And then there's Turbo Granny herself, the once villainous yokai who, through absurd twists of fate, ends up begrudgingly helping the heroes. She's rude, foul-mouthed, and perpetually irritated, but her reluctant alliance brings heart and hilarity. Beneath the horror, she's a tragic relic of forgotten loneliness, one of many reminders that monsters aren't always evil. Belief, identity, and the unknown. At its heart, Dandadan isn't just a battle between ghosts and aliens. It is a story about belief. Momo believed in spirits, Okarun in extraterrestrials, and both were proven wrong and right all at once. The irony binds them, forcing them to open their minds and hearts to a universe far bigger and stranger than they imagined. Thematically, it's about identity and connection. Both Momo and Okarun start as outsiders, misunderstood teenagers clinging to their own little worlds. But through shared terror and triumph, they learn that belief alone isn't what defines them. It's courage, empathy, and the willingness to fight for what matters. Even as they face grotesque monsters and surreal absurdities, the series grounds itself in deeply human emotion: jealousy, fear, friendship, and first love. Every fight tests not just their strength, but their trust in each other. The wild heart of Dandadan action sequences burst with impossible energy: spirits made of writhing shadows, alien mechs crashing through shrines, psychic blasts lighting up the night sky. Yet in between the chaos, Dandadan finds moments of tenderness. Okarun helping Momo recover after a battle, or Momo blushing when she realizes how much he means to her. What makes the story truly shine is its refusal to fit in any box. It's horror, comedy, sci-fi, romance, and coming of age all at once. And somehow it works. The absurd humor sits beside genuine heartbreak, the grotesque alongside the beautiful. It's a world where alien tentacles and human tears share the same frame. And yet, through all its weirdness, the show never loses its emotional anchor. The supernatural chaos is really just a backdrop for two teenagers learning who they are, what they believe in, and how far they'll go for each other. The climax. And beyond. The first season crescendos with a battle that shakes both heaven and earth. The evil eye spirit, a cursed being of immense power, becomes the centerpiece of destruction. Okarun's curse surges out of control, threatening to consume him, while Momo's psychic strength reaches its breaking point. The world trembles as ghosts and aliens collide, yet at the heart of it all is their connection, their trust, their love, their refusal to give up. In a dazzling final sequence, Momo and Okarun stand back to back, channeling every ounce of energy, spirit, and courage they have left. Light erupts, swallowing the battlefield. When the dust clears, the evil eye is gone, the aliens retreat, and the night falls silent once more. They've won, but the cost is heavy. Scars remain, mysteries linger, and both know this victory is only the beginning. The boundaries between the supernatural and extraterrestrial worlds have been shattered. The universe is watching, waiting, and the next wave of chaos is coming. As dawn rises, Momo looks at Okarun and smiles, tired, bruised, but alive. "We'll handle whatever comes next," she says. Okarun grins, the old sparkle in his eyes returning. "Yeah, together." Conclusion: a universe beyond belief. Dandadan is wild, weird, and wonderfully heartfelt. Beneath its insane humor and explosive fights lies a story about growing up. About learning that the world is far stranger, scarier, and more beautiful than anyone could imagine. It's about finding strength and connection, about seeing truth beyond belief. It's a celebration of chaos, love, and the courage to face the unknown, with your heart open and your fists ready. Because in the world of Dandadan, ghosts are real, aliens are real, and the most extraordinary power of all is the one that binds two souls brave enough to believe in each other.